We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Oral Hershiser gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
No. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with two away. Matt Olson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Trevor Bauer is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting second, the first baseman, Steve Garvey.
At the plate, Steve Garvey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Robinson Aboard here at first with nobody out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. One down. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Now at the plate, Michael Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Luis Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Still no score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Now to the plate, Jesse Winker. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat. And Showtrack tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see.
In now, Aristides Aquino. And it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Aristides Aquino is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Number 17.
So striding forward now, number 17. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-1. Here it is. Now a curveball misses inside. Winker at second with 2 down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Matt Kemp. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, J.D.
Ready now, J.D. Davis. He's set. Here's the 3-1. He's right there. To Iglesias for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Trevor Bauer. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Steve Garvey. Liner in there for a base hit.
The catcher, number 8, Michael Simmons.
Now batting, Michael Simmons. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Luis Gonzalez. Full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Cody Bellinger. hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Up next to the Dodgers.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So first and second with one man gone. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. Gonzalez at second. Bellinger at first. One gone. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Senzel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run, and the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping up now, number 17. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's running. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Corey Seager, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in. You're going to see the 1st baseman crashing, trying to get that out at 2nd base. But if not, make sure of 1.
Into the box now, Oral Hershiser. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Baseman number 6.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Steve Garvey. Fielded cleanly. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Robinson on third, Garvey on second. Simmons is over at first with one away. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
On a line to shortstop, and he won't be able to get back to second. That's a double play, and very quickly now the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Reds 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in now, Trevor Bauer. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose.
Striding into the box, Jose Iglesias, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. And no chance for Gonzalez. It's a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. A ball and 2 strikes now. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Iglesias over at second. Senzel at first, one gone. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Into the box now, Matt Olson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 3 runs, 6 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding in, Matt Kemp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D.
Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Davis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He will score. And it's now 5-3.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Kevin Gossman, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Kevin Gossman.
In now, Corey Seager. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Davis stands at second with no outs. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Suarez scoops it up, and there's 1 away.
The pitcher, number 55, Oral Hershiser.
Into the box, Oral Hershiser. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And he misses 2-1. One out and a runner on second base. Lined hard toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw to third. And he is in there. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A swing and a ground ball to third. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Standing in now, Steve Garvey.
2-1.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1, and there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 6-3. Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. To third. Davis has got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
The 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you,
17.
he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ready once again, number 17. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that, the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. The 2-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher, Michael Simmons.
Striding in once again, Michael Simmons. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
All even now, 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He was a double play victim last time around. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is lifted out to left. Winker on the move. He threw first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Liner toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the seventh. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Solo shot to right center as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Please.
Phillip Ervin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Phillip Ervin.
And that misses, 2-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Bases are empty here, nobody out. To 2-2 now. Popped high in the air. Garvey has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Takes this the other way to right. Bellinger is there, 2 down.
Now batting, number 15.
In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The Reds down to their last strike. Still 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Oral Hershiser is the winning pitcher of record. Trevor Bauer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.